So here's something a little bit special behind me. It's the DutchCraft DC 25, and it is an all-electric powered tender. So it costs about 275,000 euros because that lithium-ion battery pack doesn't come cheap, but it does give you remarkable range and performance. So we'll jump on board, take a look round and talk a little bit more about that when we can see how it all works. So although it's got an electric motor, it uses a standard Mercury Bravo Alpha 1 drive, putting its power into the water through a reduction gear. So quite a simple drive system, and they've made all that electronics themselves. So I can't wait to have a go. So check out how this hardtop folds on the DutchCraft DC 25. The whole thing comes right forward like a big parallelogram, creates a little bow cap, so you can still sit or stand at that helm and drive, and suddenly you've got like a solid bow, so if it does get rough it's probably almost safer like that. But very clever, neat trick of this modular electric powered DutchCraft. So these are the clever little joints both here and up here that allow the whole thing to fold forward and rotate. And there's the helm station itself with the throttle for that electric motor. Equally cleverly, if you move forward to the bow area, you can see this little, it's like a landing platform, again all on the electrics, so that just winds up and down and gives access out onto the beach. So all this furniture is modular, it's fitted on tracks, so it just slides into place, and each of them can lock in any of those different positions. You can see each of the tracks have little locking stations in them, and the third one just lifts in, and again can all be locked into place. So any of those can be changed. You can put any number of things in there. You can put rod holders, you could put a wheelchair in there. It's a load of different options. It's all about modular design, and then of course you've got the folding transom at the back. That means you can just step on and off. And under here, would you mind just opening the hatch so we can have a quick look? There is the 100 kilowatt electric motor. It will give you a peak of 135 kilowatts and a top speed of 32 knots, and slightly depending on the size of the battery, but the battery is under this section of the floor, which you can give you enough range to go flat out at 32 knots for 75 minutes, so you should be fine for 45 nautical miles or so, or a lot longer than that if you're prepared to go a bit slower. And then it all charges just from a regular shore power. You can see under the helm there, you just plug it in shore power and charge it up overnight. It takes sort of 10 hours or so with 16 amps, but you should be ready to go again the next day. Really very clever design.